Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And if the wind comes up, well, let's just say the wind came up and took a lot of things away with it. And my canvas was fortunately not one of them. It's a pre-primed, whoopsie, it's a pre-primed 16 by 20 inch canvas. I don't think I need that there yet. And if you know anything about me, you know I'm stubborn. And so I'm going to be doing whatever I want and hoping for the best. And I may be putting a skewer in there or a basting brush, probably more likely a skewer. And I'm going to see how that works out. And I'm going to start as simply as I can, and I'm going to move on as simply as I can. So I think what I'm going to do is put some black paint on part of this. And maybe after I spread my black paint with my OXO omelet turning spatula, best paint spreading tool I know of, available on my Amazon link below, show more, where if you shop there at no added cost to you, it helps me out. So if you got any Christmas money you need to get rid of, let me know. Well, don't let me know, but first, list number 1. You can also find other really great stuff on that list, like the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas, if you like what I do with the spatula. There's a lot you can do with a spatula. I think I really prefer it to a brush. It's not just faster, but once you master it, you're in good shape. As far as being able to create spontaneous accidental art, and on purpose, less accidental art. So I've got a clean side and a dirty side. I'm going to try and get as much paint off of that as I can. And I'm probably going to rub my finger in any drips that go over the side, because that would just be nice to not have to think about that again. Chances are I'll be tipping something that'll go over the side. So I'm just going to wipe that spatula off actually. Put some white paint on here. Just one little corner. I'm out here, like I said, the wind was blowing. It's just blown a, what is about a 20-inch pine needle onto my foot, which is pretty creepy, because you don't know if it's a spider when you're outside. Anyway, so I am hoping that if I just use my dustpan pour, that I will be able to get the stripes that I crave. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's nice to see how well this white covers. My white is a half semi-gloss latex from Walmart usually, and the other half of it is a Artist Loft from Michaels. And I'm not sure. There's kind of a pillow there of that. And wiping it over the side is probably a moot point at this point. I am going to dampen my studio rag real quick, because when I don't have it damp, I'm not as happy. And then I'm going to go and take some Anita's metallic that I just mixed up, and some more white. And let me see if I can show you this. I'm just going to go right through. First a hard squeeze, and then less of a hard squeeze. Now I'd like to ribbon dribble this, but I think the way that I need to start I don't know the way I need to start. The way I'm going to start is to just waggle back and forth, and as soon as I need some more paint in there, I'm just going to squeeze it right down on top of what I have. Knowing that I will probably do whatever comes to mind. We got some beautiful cells there. Got a fun piece of black and white art. It's not doing anybody any harm. I'm just going to squeeze that black right back and forth in there. And do the same again. Now I'm pretty sure this is going to be all about the tilting. But it could be about putting the dustpan down too. Because anytime there's a residual paint coming out of it, yes, I saw that. I'm just going to keep doing this until I get as much paint as I want, in no particular order. And here comes the wind. I guess I'm just going to trust that that's going to be okay for right now and get some things out of my way and grab my edge catcher from behind me. Put it down. Still not getting stripes. I think the stripes cannot be made of the black and white. I think they have to be like my zebra blooper splooge was, created from using leftover colors, just ribbon looped all over each other. But I like a creative start where I don't know what's going to happen a lot of times, because it brings me all kinds of interesting effects I wasn't aware I could have. I do have a balloon, I do have a basting brush, I do have other colors. I am hanging onto my canvas because the wind is back and everything moves. I'm going to send some of that paint right down there. And I'm probably going to let that rock right over the edge right there and throw it right back into the canvas. Well, it's definitely cool. The question is, what do I want to do with that? And I have chain, and I love what chain does. Usually. This is a really small chain. I think that's going in the bucket because I want some number 10. This is basically just permission to play at this point. I did kind of want a background to put some other creature on, but I'm not sure that this is going to qualify as that. And I would like to give myself permission to just do whatever. When don't I? Yeah, you're right. Pretty much do that consistently. And I may have destroyed a bunch of nice stuff, but since it was not doing a massive job of making me extraordinarily happy, I'm just going to give myself permission to do, like I said, whatever. I think what I really want to do with this is either add gold or orange or both. I'd like some of my little paint marks to go down over the edge. I really have no idea what's coming at all. But nothing is going to keep me from finding out what can happen when I do certain stuff. Certain things, yeah, certain stuff. So I am going to grab my gold, I think, and maybe, you know what I want to find out? I want to find out what happens when I put pink in things. And then maybe if I like it, I'll add some gold or some orange. Probably both. So that's not a bad start. I realize right now I haven't shaken anything. And I'm not hating that. I'm kind of having a good time. Still think the gold is coming. And I will be extremely curious to find out if the neon pink stays. And I don't think it matters what I do with my puddles. Well, it probably does matter a lot what I do with my puddles actually, because if I lay them down like that, then I get a different effect. I don't know how to exactly to say that. So basically using whatever I started with as a background, and I'm listening to hear my muse call me. I'm not getting any clear messages quite yet, but I do have quite a bit of paint on my basting brush, and I really think no matter what I do that the neon colors are much better off if they have some white near them. I'm hearing blue because it's usually purple. And I can skewer. I still want gold. I tried to avoid it. And that one's not very well open. Maybe I will just give myself I'm a little nervous today about what I'm doing. And I don't see any reason why I shouldn't go ahead and tilt some things. You see I got some bubbles there. And let things flow a little bit. Get some more warm up. And I'm going to go back to what I was doing. I want some dark purple. That's all there is to it. I keep trying to avoid it, but I'm not doing a good job. And I'm kind of thinking I might swipe. I got like 3 minutes left, so whatever I do, it's going to be a little different. But I think it's time to hurry it up, whatever it is. Now I've got a balloon, unless it blew away, which it kind of looks like it did. There it is. Hey, it didn't escape all that far. I'm just going to twist all over the place. Use what I've got. Make another abstract. Knock off my paint. Have a look. Throw my balloon in the bucket. Where's my edge catcher? I think I like the purple going that way far more. Than I thought I did, and I've got little swipe cards back here. Oh, and they're all soaking in water. Of course they are, it rained. So let's grab a larger swipe card. And just add some really funky textural areas. That's pretty cool. Don't want that gray in there, so I think I'm going to use my, oh, there's a swipe card stuck to my silicone mat by Lolafee. I'm going to wipe that up right off there. I'm going to use the corner of the card to add some tendrils. Pull a few shapes and some ribbons. I've got some really neat cells popping in different areas. Kind of want some more orange in a couple of them. I'm actually liking that, and I wasn't sure about it before, but I'm really liking it right now. I have another color that I like a lot, and it's right here. Yep, that's going to do it for me. Well, maybe not this exact second, but it's going to do something for me that I like. Now, I've used some red and some pink recently, and I really love the effect it had. I'm thinking this might be a really good time to do that, if the top will come off. And if the paint will come out, well. So I've got 2 minutes to tell you guys whatever I'm going to tell you, and I'm not sure what that's going to be, but I like that red. And if you want to support my endeavors to continue making artwork for YouTube, if you watch the videos longer, it helps. If you give me a thumbs up, it helps. If you share my videos, it's a big help. And I'm loving using the red, so I think there's going to be a few more paintings coming soon with a bunch of red. In the meantime, I'm going to wipe off that spatula and tell you guys we just published Volume 2. My editor calls it Volume 2 because I can, and I call it Unlimited Possibilities. It's on the Amazon link I talked to you guys about when I started. I want my straw. And I want to look at my black and see if there's something that I want to add in there. Because I really like a few black accents. I do. Alright, so I love you guys, and there's almost 85,000 of you finally, and I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to take a skewer. Just mess around with that red line. Drag a few things. That will fill in, pretty much, pretty sure. I can help with that. What can I tell you guys? I have Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links underneath the video. And my paint pouring recipe is there. And I love that pink. Suddenly. But a long time coming too. I hope you join me for another video tomorrow. I post every day. You can find the videos on the end screens. Excuse me, you can find the videos posted to the community board on my channel. You can find the monthly drawing on the end screens. Or if you contribute $10 to keep the studio rolling, thank you to everyone who has, you'll be entered. This month's video is a 18 by 24 inch. Yeah, I know, I'm having a really hard time concentrating. Alright, this was Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, saying I love you guys. Come again. Thanks for stopping. I could probably continue on to part 2 because I don't know what's coming, but I think I like what I've got, so I'm good to go. Bye for now. Priscilla out. Where's my torch?